Today on Tanaka Homestead, I'm going to show you how I grew these beautiful mushrooms from a shiitake block. Here is a pamphlet that I received with my log. I don't know if you can see, this is my mushroom log. In the pamphlet, it talks about what you need to be successful. You need non-chlorinated water, plant sprayer, misting bottle, 3 to 4 plastic or metal forks, chopsticks, or skewers, a grocery bag or some sort of bag to cover your block, a cookie sheet, baking tray, or a large plate. Let's get started. The first thing they recommend doing in order to activate your shiitake mushroom kit is to remove it from the bag. You want to remove the log from the bag and do it over the kitchen sink, and then you want to thoroughly rinse the block with cold tap water. The second step is to make a growing chamber from a plastic bag, chopsticks, forks, or skewers, and then you want to cut 4 3-inch holes in that plastic bag for ventilation. My setup is complete, wasn't too bad. It's recommended to set your kit away from a heat source, and you want to make sure it's not in a drafty location. I have mine on the countertop, pushed against the back wall, so it should be fine there. It's also recommended to mist this shiitake block about 2 to 3 times a day with dechlorinated water. So you have to make sure you have your mister and dechlorinated water. And once you're done misting, you're going to put the tent back on. So you take the tent off, mist, and then put the tent back on and kind of go about your day. In this pamphlet, it says within 5 to 10 days of misting, you should see small brown or tan bumps breaking out on the block. So it should be interesting to see how this pans out, but I am going to follow all the directions and see what happens. Now it's time to cut those mushrooms off with a pretty sharp knife. You want to try to remove as much of the stem as possible without damaging the block. Right here are the gills on my mushroom. I actually checked all the mushrooms before I started cutting and they all had them. It doesn't matter how big they are. If they have the gills, they're ready to harvest. So I have my block submerged in dechlorinated water. I went ahead and put a gallon jug of water on it to make sure that the block stays submerged. Now my hope is that I'll get a second flush and I'll get some more mushrooms, but I will say my first harvest was pretty darn good. I'm really impressed and I'm very excited to eat these mushrooms. I can't eat them tonight, so I went ahead and did what they recommended. I put them in a paper bag and I put them in my fridge, and it should stay good for a couple of weeks, but I'm hoping to eat them within the next few days. I love this. I mean, I thought this shiitake grow kit was great. I certainly would recommend it. It is $30 on the Cascadia mushroom website. I don't know the going rate for shiitake mushrooms. You know, I shop at Publix usually, and I don't always see those types of mushrooms there. But when I went online, it said for about 10 ounces of mushrooms, it's $6.50. And then I think it was, another site that was a little more than that. But they are kind of pricey. I don't know if the cost of the kit is cheaper than buying your own, but these are organic. They say that on the website. And I always think it's very rewarding to grow your own food if you can. I look forward to purchasing again from Cascadia mushrooms. They have a whole bunch of different types of kits that you can purchase, so I'm eager to do that. Thank you so much for watching my channel. If you haven't already, please click that subscribe button, and happy mushroom growing. Bye-bye.